Subject: Query from Gaura Prabhu, a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Question: It has been at least 3 years since I was last in India and in Mayapur. You kindly bestowed upon me some of your books as a wonderful gift. I think I was asking you if any of your books were in a PC file format, like the Ramayana, but they were not, so you gave me the books. Here is my question. What are the points that you would specifically make to a group of 14-15-year-old boys from a private school here in Toronto who have voluntarily chosen to take a course on encountering world religions? The professor visited our temple with other adults studying the Hare Krishna movement in a course, and he loved being encouraged to do the Swami step while chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So he is very open. The professor is genuinely concerned that this boy will soon grow up and be unleashed into today's society and will not be fully equipped as men to deal with what's out there. I asked him about the school, and he said its theme this year is moral courage. He told me the mission of Crescent Academy is respect, responsibility, honesty, and passion. One thing I was thinking of doing is discussing in brief about the traditional Gurukula as Brahmachari life is described in the 7th canto, how spiritual values used to be at the core of an education, but how this has been lost due to rampant materialism, and this is why the world is in so much chaos today. I thought I could ask the boys what their definitions are of the school theme and mission, and then would go into more depth. You might have a totally different approach to speaking to a classroom of keen 14-15-year-old boys, and I welcome this. Please share your thoughts with me, and I will share them with the students.
Dandavat Gaura Prabhu. All glories to your steady preaching service there. Distributing books, preaching in the colleges. I was in Toronto fairly recently, just for one weekend. You must have been out. How would I approach this? I would spend time with the professor separately. He's obviously a thoughtful and concerned person. Exactly how much you can say in a college or school atmosphere without being thrown out for what they consider proselytizing, I don't know. But you know that my general approach is to be as straightforward as can be allowed within the situation, and a little bit more. At least a little bit more. But I would take it like this. That anyway at 14 or 15 the boys are already spoiled to a large extent. At very least they're all no doubt masturbating, seeing pornography on the internet. I mean, by the time I was 14 or 15 I was already a bit of a case. So I don't know what they're doing now. But I would present it that you see this as a religion. This is a spiritual science which can be applied in any circumstance. And the spiritual science of Bhagavad Gita states that engagement in sense gratification causes suffering. It's the paradox of the material world, that we try to enjoy it, but we only get suffering. Yehi sangsparshaja bhoga dukkha yonya evate adyantavanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddhaha. This is not a religious belief. This is a verifiable fact that the more we try to be happy in sense indulgence, the more we suffer. And modern society is the epitome of that. That the whole of modern society is based on the principle that we should try to be happy by sense indulgence, but the actual fact is something different. That the modern society is more confused than any within known history. So the reason for that is that it's completely on a wrong basis. Although we think that modern society is most advanced, from the perspective of spiritual culture, it's the most backward society in history, because they promote sense indulgence, which causes misery and confusion, and it completely covers the real purpose of human life, which is inquiry into the nature of reality. Inquiry into the nature of reality, which is ultimate reality, is not material, it's spiritual. Therefore, kamasya nendriya priti yavan jiveta yavata. What is that? Jivasya tattva jigyaso narto yasceha karma bihi. Life's desire should not be aimed at sense gratification, but inquiring into the nature of reality. Then you can take it from there. We are not the body. We are spiritual being. We have spiritual needs. Therefore, we cannot be satisfied on the platform of sense gratification, because that is not actually who we are. We as humans with a more developed consciousness, we cannot be satisfied with that which the animals are satisfied. The animals are satisfied with sex, mating, sleeping, mating and defending. So like that. You can give them the philosophy straightforwardly. Give it to them strong. Let them get it heavy. They need a heavy dose. They're going to be men soon, so let them take it strong. That's what I recommend. Thank you I'm honored that you're asking me.